Okay, so I have tons of houseplants to replant and to put them in their new home because they need to grow and expand and flourish. What we're gonna do first is we have to mix the soil, because I didn't just go to a nursery and just buy a bag of soil. I'm gonna make it myself. Never really done this before. I kind of have an idea of what a proper house soil mix should be, so let's find out if it works. So I'm gonna mix my soil in this, and I'll show you guys what I got. So I have just regular soil that I got from our forest, which you guys just seen me dig up. I mean, it is beautiful. It is so dark, and it smells so good too. It's like really wonderful. So I'm gonna be putting some of this in here. Try to pull out all the big rocks. I have some sand with some rocks that I got from the beach the other day. So I'm going to be adding that in here, which is going to help with drainage. Mix that. I tried to get as fine of sand as I could. So there's still some rocks in there, but it's pretty good sand. And it's local, I didn't have to buy it. So what else I got at the beach is I got a bunch of, which you guys seen, I got a bunch of dried seaweed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this dried seaweed and I'm gonna crumble it up and add it to my mix, because I think my houseplants they're just gonna love that. There's so much nutrients in salt water and in seaweed in general. So this is already dried out. I didn't go into the ocean and grab this. This was already dried out on the beach. So it was like perfect. So I'm gonna take that and just crumple it up in there. I'm sure it'd be a lot easier if I had like a big rock and another rock to like smash it together, but I'll have to find that. I also got some dried up seashells. I'm definitely gonna have to get a rock to pound these up, to powderize, to sprinkle also in there. And you guys recognize this little guy. Oh, he's already dead. So I'm gonna crunch up this guy too and add this to the mix. I mean, it just crunched up so well. They are going to love that. So the last thing I'm gonna add is some perlite to help with drainage. This I did buy at the store. There we go. Just add just a little bit of that. All right, there we have it. We have a pretty good soil mix. Okay, so it's looking pretty good, but I'm gonna add one more thing. I wasn't gonna add this because I didn't want to go searching for it, to be honest with you, but Jake went and found some for me. So is composting wood chips. So you don't want to put fresh wood chips in there because fresh wood chips contains a lot of nitrogen. So you want the broken down wood chips that are already kind of falling apart and turning into compost. That has less nitrogen, so it won't shock the plants, but super good for you. He also found me some more black hummus, you guys, full of composting wood chips. So I'm gonna add that to my mix. And my houseplants are just gonna love it. And I apologize for the shadows all over my face. The sun is starting to creep over the trees. So I will change the camera angle here in a minute. Add this to that. Oh, this looks so good. Okay, so I had to move the camera angle, so hopefully it's not too many shadows across my face. It looks a little bit better. So the first one that I'm gonna do is the money tree. I just think it's so pretty. I'm gonna put it in this blue pot. And I know about half of these plants, the names of them. Like this one is a spider plant, and I got 2 of them. My mom had so many of these in our house growing up, so it just makes me think of my childhood. So I can't wait to see them branch off a little pup of its own little spider. So I'm really excited about that. So I got 2 of those. And then I just got some really fun looking foliage plants that don't really have a name. I'm sure there's tons of different names for them, but I just got some really cool ones that have really cool patterns on them. and some really cool colors just to bring some color into the yurt. I really like this one. They call it the pink polka dot plant mix. So there's like pink and green and purple in there, and I just think that's so cool. Like, look what nature does. That's so fascinating to me. My two ones that I'm really excited about is my aloe vera plants. I got two of them. These bad boys look super healthy, so I can't wait to replant them and just see them get massive. There are so many benefits for aloe vera. Okay, so I'm just gonna start planting them. I have so many to do, and I have to make that soil mix a couple of times because I don't think I have enough for all my plants. So I'm gonna listen to some music, and you guys are gonna enjoy this nice time lapse of me getting it done, and I'll show you the end result of all of the plants potted in their nice new homes with their awesome soil.
Man, don't take me for a ride. I got business back inside. The way is bumpy, yes I know. And yes, we've still got miles to go. Miles to go, miles to go. And miles before we even know if all these sacrifices made